Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how I make my special fried rice. This is the recipe I use when I'm preparing for a special event. See, Christmas is around the corner and I'm sure going to also prepare this on Christmas, and I also use this recipe when I'm preparing for a large number of people because it is very more easier, it's simpler, and your fried rice won't go bad. It will remain fresh all through the day. So this is a video you will need for your fried rice ministry. Honestly, I'll be sharing with you guys some of the tips and my tricks that I use to make my fried rice remain fresh all through the day. So before we get started, please, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, just go ahead to do so now. I can just give you a little time before we start. Please just subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. I will start by melting my butter. I use salted butter for this, and I'll go ahead now to add my shrimps. I'll be frying these shrimps in a low heat. It is actually very important. I'll be frying it in a low heat. I just want it to leave most of its flavor for us. So I'll just fry this for 7 minutes. This is ready now, so I'll be taking this off fire and just reserve it for a later use something. But for the purpose of this video, I've already cut all the veggies we are using for this recipe. I did this off camera. I just want to let's do this thing sharp. Let me just show you guys. So I'll take this off fire and I'll go ahead now to pour my onion. I use red onions for this, and my heat is still very low. I'm still going to fry it on a very low heat. When I increase the heat, I will let you guys know, but for now it is still on a very low heat. You know, at the beginning of this video I told you I'm making a special fried rice, and for it to be special it has to be also very tasty. Every spoon will be worth all this, honestly. So I'll go ahead to pour in the runner beans I'm using and my carrot. So I'm also going to continue in that process, and I'm not adding any salt, I'm not adding anything. Remember, we use salted butter, but if you are using unsalted butter you can just add a little bit of salt. After about 5 minutes, this is ready to go off fire. It is still very crunchy. We'll also set it aside for a later something. We'll be pouring in the oil we'll be using. I've increased my heat now, so I'll be adding in my boneless chicken. One stubborn one refused to enter the oil. I'll be frying this a little bit in the hot oil. If you are using liver for your own, you can fry it and bring it out, but because I am using chicken, I'm going to allow it in the pot. You understand what I mean when we go ahead in this video. So now I'll just season up the chicken so that it can be tasty before we add any other thing. I'll add oregano, The next thing I'll be adding is my ginger and garlic powder, followed with curry. What is fried rice without our signature curry? So I'll be adding also seasoning cube, and I'm going to stir it together and allow this to fry a little bit so that the chicken will actually be tasty. So you don't have to eat the chicken and to just be tasting like the normal, as if you just boiled the chicken. I want these seasonings, these spices to enter inside the chicken. So I'll allow it to fry a little bit. I'll add our salt and my scotch bonnet pepper. As you can see, the scotch bonnet pepper is cut so that you can see the red color when the fried rice is ready. You just have to contrast with our orange and green, just to give it a very beautiful color. And I'll be frying in our rice. This step is actually very important. I washed the rice and I'm just going to fry it a little bit before it starts burning. Just stir the rice and I'll fry it. This is the main deed. If you want your fried rice not to get sour fast, you don't have to skip this method. That is my tricks I have been using all this while, and it works perfectly fine. There's another trick I will tell you before the end of the video. So I'll allow this to fry a little bit. Before it starts burning, we'll add our water. I will add water big enough to cook this rice until it is perfectly done. It's not going to be soggy, just little at a time. If you cannot eyeball your water, I'll advise you to add your water little at a time. You know how our Nigerian rice behaves most times. You might just buy a brand that you are not used to, and before you know it, it's already very soggy. So this is the time to add your chicken stock if you have chicken stock. Or if you are blending your green pepper, this is the time you have to add it. If you notice that I didn't add any green pepper, I will explain to you later. The fried rice has already dried up and it is ready. It is perfect. So this is the time for us to reintroduce our fried veggies. I know someone will ask me, why didn't you add your green pepper to when you were frying your veggies? Let me tell you something. Green pepper is one of the things that make fried rice go sour very easily. So if you want to use the green pepper and you want it to last, if you want your fried rice to last longer, I would advise you to rather blend your green pepper. Like I said, you would have added the blended green pepper when you add your water. It will just still give it a very good aroma, and it will still have to contrast with the color. You might be getting a lemon kind of fried rice and it will still be very tasty. Now I will stir in the veggies together. I will test for salt before I will add my shrimps. The fried rice is perfect. It does not require any extra salt. So I'll go ahead now and add our shrimps and stir everything together. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is a special fried rice for a special event. And this method is very much easier to use when you are preparing large quantity of fried rice. This is very tasty down to the last spoon. If you recreate this recipe and you don't get compliments, please come back to my house and beat me. I'm so sure about this one. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please just do so. Subscribe to the channel and join our community, join our growth, join our progress, please. And that is it for today. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to tag me when you recreate this recipe, because I will repost it. I will see you guys in my next video. For now, bye bye and Merry Christmas in advance. Mwah.